So for leveling resources, I must have a sample project. For example, I'm just going to click a project over this EPS. I'm just going to finish it. So once you finish it, I'm just going for open project. So in this, I'm just going to add a two activity. For example, I'm just going to add two activities and I'm just going to have a relationship in between. So for example, for the first activity, I am just going for successor relationship for A1010, and with the relations, I am just going to put start to start. So this is what the relationship we do have with these two activities. Okay, now I am just going to put the original duration as 5 and then 5 for this as well. Okay, now I am just going to schedule it. So before that, we can able to see the start and end date. So when I'm just scheduling it, we can able to change the data date if you want. I'm just going to schedule. So now both activities became critical activities as it is in the order of start to start relationship. Now I am just going to assign a resources. I am just going to take both activity and right click, and again I'm just going for assign. I am just going to click resources. Here we can able to select the resources that I have created before. One labor resources that I have created. I'm just going to select it. So you just double click, otherwise you can click once and you can able to use this icon. Now after just coming out, it will be updated in resources. Here we got resources. So like this we can able to assign our resources to the activities. Here we can able to see the budgeted units and everything, remaining units and everything. So now I am just going to schedule it and we will see how the resource going to spread to our activities. For example, now you can click this icon resource usage profile. So where we got our resources spread to the activity like this, I'm just going to schedule it anyway. So we will be having the same. So one person we have, but we are just going to have two activity. So that person can't able to work in both activities now. So that's why it is like over allocated. So the red portion here, it is like a over allocation. So that you can able to see from here from resource usage profile. So now I'm just going to like remove this over allocation by leveling the resource. So for leveling the resource, we can able to use this icon. Otherwise, you can go for shortcut shift plus F9. I'm just going there. Now I'm just going to click level. So once you click level, it is automatically like leveling the resources. See now the activity just going to start from so 22nd January only. So even it is like having start to start relationship. So we can't able to like start from 15th January. So we can able to start only on 22nd January. So because we level the resources, so based on the leveling, we are getting this. Okay. Now this is what resource leveling. So like this, it will level the resources and it will move the activity. So if you want to remove the leveling, you can just go for default and then you can put yes, and then I'm just going to close it, and after I'm just going for scheduling. Now again it becomes the previous like scheduled. Now I'm just going for another activity. In this activity I am just going to have a same 5 days duration, and I'm just going to give a relationship here. You can just click details, and here I'm just going for relationship. I'm just going to assign and I'm just going to put this one. Now we got it. Now I'm just going to schedule it. Okay, but that is having finished to start relationship now, so that's why I'm just going to put start to start itself. Now I'm just going to schedule it. So everything in a critical path, as it is having start to start relationships. Now I am just going for assigning the resources for this also. You can just right click and you can go to assign resource. Otherwise you can just click the activity and just going for resources, and here you can able to add resources. So now I have a resource and I'm just going to click a resource usage profile. Now I'm just going to schedule it. Now we can able to see here, like we have only one resource, but the three activities going to start to start. So one person can't able to work in a three activity. So then we can able to go for leveling resources, and I'm just going to level it. So we can also go for leveling priority, activity leveling priority, and we can also go for, so project, for example, I'm just going to remove one. Here you can able to go for project leveling priority. So here you can just go for project leveling priority, and you can able to select ascending or descending, and we also have activity leveling priority, ascending or descending. And I'm just going to click close. I'm just going to put yes, and here you can able to see activity leveling priority. We have like top, high, normal, low and lowest. 1 to 5 we have leveling priorities. So you can able to choose any one of that for our leveling. So the same for project also. In project we can able to go for customize column. In general we will be having project leveling priority. So there you can able to input. If it is like 1, it is having more priority. If it is like a 10, it is having less priority. Less the number, more the priority. More the number, less the priority. So like that you can able to mention the number, and this you can able to input until 100. If you are putting 101, it will be telling you we can able to input only 1 to 100. So you can able to put 1 if it is like a high priority project. If it is like a low priority project, you can able to go for 10. Okay, so based on that we can able to go back to our activity and we can able to level. So I'm just going to level. Just you click level, that's enough. Now we got the resources leveled. Now all the activity shifting towards the possible dates in spite of having start to start relationship. So which is going to start by 22nd this activity, and the next activity going to start by 29. So like that. So it is what resource leveling we can able to do in this Primavera. So in this window, we can able to see the red bars here, which doesn't mean like it is like over allocated one. So what we can understood in this means, so this resource following a separate calendar and the activity following a separate calendar. So we must know what calendar this activity is using. So I'm just going back to the detail window, and here we can able to see this activity calendar like a 5 cross 10. Then we need to see how the resource calendar. So I'm just going for enterprise and then resources, and this is what the resource like R2, and here we can go for details tab and we can able to see it is like using 6 days calendar. Okay, so in that case what we can do means I'm just going back to the activities and I'm just going to like assign a calendar. So we don't have option here, so I can just go by clicking manually. 6 days calendar I'm choosing. I'm just going to choose the same for this also. Okay, now we can able to see how it affects the scheduling. So it is like finish date 4th February. Now I'm just going to schedule it. Now it becomes like a 25th January, and it is all in the critical path. So start to start relationship, I'm just going to see the resource profile. Now we can able to see like a resource also in the same calendar. Okay, now we can able to go for leveling resources. I'm just going for level it. Okay, now we got completely like a leveled our resources. No, which doesn't have any red color. So because both following the same calendar, so then we can able to see how the leveling affects. So now the activities shifted to the next days. For example, like in spite of having start to start relationship, this activity going to start from 25th January, and this activity going to start 2nd February, as this activity finished the job on 2nd February. So like this we can able to level our resources. We can also see here in this day, like on Sunday, we can able to just double click it. So we can able to see which date it is, like 24th January Sunday. So it is like having only 4 hours calendar. So we can able to go for enterprise, and then I'm just going for calendars, and I am just going to select 6 days calendar. I'm just going to modify it, which means I just want to see is there any like inputs we have. So on 24th, see it is like exception. So on 24th we have exception. So that day we can able to work only for 4 hours. So I'm just going to make that exception as a work. So it becomes 8. Okay, I'm just going to click. For the rest of the days, it is like a 10 hours. So what we can do means we can just directly put 10 hours. So now we will see how it will affect the resource. Okay, now we can able to see here. So the black line extended to full day. Now I'm just going to schedule first. Okay, now this is what our resource, and this is what our over allocations. So this over allocation in red color, how it is like appearing means you can just right click and you can just go for resource usage profile options, and here we can able to show the over allocation. If you don't want to show the over allocation, you can remove it and you can apply. So it won't show the over allocation at all. So we can able to judge after this line it is like over allocated, but you can specify it. It is important to specify it. So you can specify. Okay, if you don't want to show the limit, then the black line will disappear. Okay, so you should go for limit and should go for over allocation both. By default, it should be there. Now we can just go for S curve also, like budgeted. This is what S curve. We are getting the S curve here. So you need to select this one. So now we will be having only the actual and then remaining yearly, so that it is in this one. Okay, this is like a actual and then remaining yearly. I'm just going to put a apply. So this is showing, this is not showing the actual. When you're putting apply, this is showing the actual. I'm just removing the remaining yearly, and it is just going just like that. So you should put remaining yearly and then you need to put apply, so that you will be having. So by default, you need to select these two and also these two. Okay, and then you can just go for apply and then you can go for okay. Now after, if you want to level, you can just go for level, and don't put automatically level resources when scheduling. Normally in big projects we never use this option, so that's why I'm not telling that option to you. So you can just level by manual, so by clicking this icon. So this is like manual leveling. Now can you able to see that how our resources got splitted into, and we got the resource leveled. So our resources were leveled. So this is what resource leveling. and it is very simple to understand in this Primavera. Only the concepts and logic behind it you should understand. So this remains the same for any kind of project, whatever the big project it is, a small project it remains the same. So now you know the logic of resource leveling. Now you can able to apply this same for any kind of projects.